I felt guided to come on and do a soul tribe reading. So Spirit, please show me what it is that my soul tribe and I need to see and hear today. What is the message we need to see and hear, Spirit? Anything else? Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Spirit? Okay, so we do have the Five of Cups that came out. Okay, Five of Cups is on pages 59 and 60, so those numbers could be relevant for you. Five of Cups shows up in moments when we are processing the loss, completion, or perceived ending of something, our Three Spilled Cups. It is a fierce protector of our grief, reminding us that we have permission to take our time and be with these cups for however long we need. Within the tapestry of this card is a reminder that things will not stay this way forever. The two full cups are just outside this cave and will be there whenever we're ready to turn toward them. There is no rush. So whatever you're grieving the loss of right now, make sure that you're allowing yourself to feel that grief and let it pass through you. Because better times are right on the other side of it, okay? Next we have the High Priestess. Number 2 in the Major Arcana. Ruled by the Moon. An invitation to get quiet, to go into the cave of our soul, and be present with our inner voice and intuition. What messages might be there for us, if any? Okay, so make sure you're listening to what it is your soul wants. Next we have the Two of Pentacles. Okay, Two of Pentacles is on page 78, so that number could be relevant for you. Two of Pentacles is an indication that creation is in process around us. Magic is unfolding and seeds are sprouting. Our hands and hearts will be busy as we respond to all that is blossoming in our lives, and this card can remind us of the need for gentle guardrails around that time. When Two of Pentacles shows up in our readings, it can be a signal to carefully guard our energy so we can devote it to that which feels meaningful to us right now. Okay, so make sure you're conserving your energy for what it is that's important to you. And then we do have the Three of Swords coming out. Okay, this is on page 68, so that number could be relevant for you. Three of Swords is an invitation to drop down below the storm and swirl of our painful mental stories and come home to our tender heart. Before we respond or react to a situation, we want to center and protect this part of ourselves. Sweetheart, you are hurting. What do you need? How can I support you? This is what you need to ask yourself, okay? Okay, now I'm going to pull from this new. This is. do we need to see and hear? What do we need to see and hear, Spirit? Any other goddess messages? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, I gotta go grab the card that flew to the floor. Thanatos. This one came out for me last night as well when I did my own personal reading for myself. Okay, Thanatos, death. Servant and Cyclop of Hades. Son of primordial beings, Erebus, darkness itself, and Nyx, the night. Distinct from his brother Charon, who buried souls to the underworld, Thanatos was the god of death itself. He cloaked his gaunt form in black, with wisps of hellish gases streaming from him. Inevitable, patient, and dour, he oversaw the majority of the dead. Only a very few ever circumvented or duped him, managing to visit Hades' realm and return alive to the world above. Sisyphus, who deceived Thanatos into shackling himself with his own enchanted manacles, is a notable example. And the god of death once wrestled with Hercules for the soul of Alcides and lost. And what I'm getting from this is there could be some kind of ending coming in your life right now. And then Hestia also came out. Goddess of the herd, the least well-known of Zeus's brothers and sisters, she represented the abstract but indispensable attributes of the traditional fireplace. Central, communal, and warm enough to be the heart of any home. It was the custom in Greece to say a grace to her before every meal. Placid, contented, kind, hospitable, and domestic, she tended to stay away from the everyday politics and power struggles of other gods. She refused offers of marriage and devoted herself to a life of celibacy and perpetual maidenhood. The Romans knew her as Vesta. Ever a modest and humble divinity, she is usually depicted in a plain gown, offering up a flame in a bowl, or sitting on a coarse woolen cushion on a simple wooden throne. What I'm getting from this is I feel like this is you, this is your energy, the energy that you represent very strongly. Okay. Now I'm going to pull from the Goddess Oracle. So Spirit, what goddess is important to my soul tribe and I at this time? What goddess message do we need at this time? Anything else? Thank you, Spirit. Nice, beautiful. Isis came out. Isis is one of my deities. So I absolutely love this. In there for now. Isis mothering. Okay, starts on page 87. It's on pages 87, 88, 89, and 90. Those numbers could be relevant for you. Those years could be relevant. Okay, Isis, mothering. I conceived, carried, and birthed all life. Then out of my love for you, my children, I give you my beloved mate, Osiris, Lord of vegetation, God of the grain. To be cut down and born again, I nursed you through the sickness with my healing arts. I made you clothes and invented weaving and spinning. I watched over your first steps helping you grow from infancy to maturity. I was even there with you at the end to hold your hand and guide you to immortality. You were all, and I gave you all, and to you I was all, Isis, great goddess, all mother. Isis, also known as Osset, and Isis Panthea, was worshipped in many places, including Egypt, the Roman Empire, Greece, and Germany. When her beloved Osiris was killed, then dismembered, and scattered by her brother Set, Isis searched out the pieces and reassembled them. She found all but his penis, which she replaced with one of gold. Through use of her magic and healing arts, she brought Osiris back to life, then conceived through his golden penis the sun god Horus. When the temples of Isis were turned into Christian churches, Isis, with baby Horus on her lap, became the Virgin Mary and Jesus. Isis has appeared in your life to tell you it's time for mothering. Have you been given all your mothering energy away without keeping some for yourself? Have you taken on a new project or just had a new baby? Do you feel that something needs extra mothering, but you aren't up to it? Did your own mother or caregiver give you the mothering you needed? Isis says that it is important to get the mothering you need in order to heal past wounds. Everyone needs to be mothered, regardless of whether you are a maiden, mother, or crone. Ritual suggestion, journey to Isis. Find a time and a place when and where you will not be disturbed. Sit or lie comfortably with your spine straight and close your eyes. Take a deep breath and release it with the sound Ma. Take another deep breath and let go of all you are holding on to as you sound Ma. Now take a deep breath, and as you close it, see, sense, or feel yourself on a smooth, clear river in a small boat. It is a warm, sunny day, and the boat is rocking you gently back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You lie in the boat on soft cushions while the boat carries you along. Allow yourself to surrender to the warmth of the sun and the motion of the boat. The sounds of the water lapping against the boat send you into a blissfully relaxed state. You're now able to ask, where do I need mothering? You see, feel, or sense a time in your life, past or present, when you needed to be mothered and didn't receive what you needed. Allow any feelings that come up to be expressed. The boat drifts into a landing and stops. You sit up. Before you is the temple of Isis. You get out of the boat and walk up to the temple. Take off your shoes and enter the temple. It is dark inside, except for an oil lamp which burns in the entryway. You take the oil lamp and continue into the depths of Isis's temple. Find a spot where you feel comfortable and put the lamp on the ground, then sit before it and call Isis. Isis appears and asks you what you need. You tell her of the time in your life when you needed mothering and ask her to mother you. Give yourself over to her and take in her divine mothering till you feel full and satiated. Isis asks you for a gift and you give it to her with an open heart. When you are ready to leave, thank her. Isis vanishes and you pick up the oil lamp, return it to its place, and leave the temple. The boat is waiting for you. You get back into the boat. The boat drifts out into the river and heads back. You drift with it, feeling relaxed, revitalized, and at peace. The boat lands on the opposite side of the river. Take a deep breath, release it slowly, and when you feel ready, open your eyes. Welcome back. Okay, next we have changing woman cycles. Okay, this is on pages 44, 45, 46. Yep. Okay, so perhaps you're within that age frame. You could be going through the midlife changes, cycles. I am what comes round again and again, what can never die. I renew myself in the seasons, in the cycle of time, the great round. I bleed, yet do not die. I keep my blood within and become wise. I dance the spiral and keep changing. Changing woman, or Sanathele, self-renewing one, as she is called by the Navajo and Apache, can change her age merely by walking into the horizon. White shell woman and turquoise woman are among her many names, which correspond to the changing colors of her dress as the seasons change. The Navajo say she was found by Coyote after being born of darkness and dawn on Spruce Mountain with a blanket of clouds and rainbows secured in her cradle board by lightning and sunbeams. Her gifts to the people are the blessing way ceremonies, the seasons, and food. Changing woman comes spinning into your life to tell you the way to wholeness for you lies in learning to honor your cycles. Menstrual cycles are an important aspect of being female. We bleed but do not die, and therefore can bring forth life. As we continue to dance our cycles, we reach the time of menopause when we leave our childbearing years behind and hold our wise blood within. We can then be a resource for our loved ones and community by becoming hags, which means woman of wisdom. Do you celebrate your menstruation and view it as a time for you to go within, as a time to let go, let die, so the new can come? Or have you bought into the patriarchal view that it is a curse, something unclean, something to be hidden away? Does menopause automatically fill you with fear of becoming old and ugly, no longer valuable and worthy in a culture that adores you? Do you feel invalidated in a society that urges women to hide their bleeding times, regulate their hormones by taking pills, and postpone menopause through ERT? Honoring your cycles also means honoring your own unique process, your own unique path in life. You may be in the midst of a particular life cycle that you need to surrender to and honor. Changing Woman says that wholeness is nurtured when we reclaim the power of our cycles by paying attention to them and celebrating them. By celebrating our cycles, we celebrate ourselves as women. Very important, ladies. Ritual suggestion. Celebrating your cycles. Find a place and a time where you will not be disturbed. Sit, stand, or lie comfortably and identify the cycle you are in. You may choose to find or make a symbol of your present cycle. Cast a circle by calling in, speaking to the elements and asking them to be present, or by becoming the elements. See Violet's Shapeshift on pages 174 through 177. If you are using a symbol, place that symbol in the center of your circle. Walk around the outside of your circle and fill the inside of the circle with respect and honoring. You could fill it by putting on your favorite dance music and dancing around the circle, thinking or chanting, "I love my cycles, I love being a woman." You could drum or play a musical instrument. You can do anything that celebrates you and your cycles. Be sure to notice if any feelings come up and allow yourself to express them. Continue until you feel the energy in the circle is strong, then step in and breathe it deep into your cells. Lie, sit, or stand in the circle, whatever's comfortable for you. Let the celebratory energy you built up nourish you to the very core of your body, mind, spirit. Feel its healing power reweave the torn, wounded places inside. Feel yourself as a woman, proud to be a woman, proud to bleed, proud to hold your wise glow within, proud to be in the midst of whatever cycle you are in. When you feel full, give thanks to changing woman, to yourself, to your womanhood. Step out of the circle, release what you have called in. Welcome back. Absolutely beautiful. This is turning into a long reading. I must drink some water. And now I want to pull from the bird deck. So Spirit, what bird is being sent to my soul tribe and I at this time? What bird is it we need to pay attention to, Spirit? What bird? Thank you. Okay, so we have the quail that came out. Fertility, caution, tenacity. And the quail is on pages 98 and 99, so those numbers could be relevant for you. The quail's large clutches of eggs associated with fertility. The quail may be telling you that the time is right for a new project or endeavor. The quail is also successful at escaping and hiding from danger. This bird can deliver a message to keep your head down until a threat has passed. Alternatively, if a quail reveals itself to you, it may be saying that it is safe to come out, that the threat has passed. The quail will often shoot out of hiding while being chased, engaging in a short, frenzied burst of flight to escape danger. Therefore, a quail may be advising you to invest in an extra surge of energy to complete a project or wrap up part of your life that is slowing down the rest of your positive evolution. Okay, now I want to pull a spirit animal. So what spirit animals do we need to pay attention for, Spirit? Spirit animal. Thank you. So we got the earthworm. It says discover your purpose. So perhaps right now you're focused on looking for your soul purpose. I believe that came out a little earlier in this reading with the tarot. Okay, the earthworm is on page 14, so that number could be, 16, sorry, that's number 16. That number could be relevant for you. Okay, life is straightforward when you know your purpose. While earthworm may seem a little creature, a simple creature, she knows her purpose well. She brings life. Earthworm wiggles through the soil, creating space for air and water, which is the lifeblood of dirt. Minerals wriggle through earthworm's body, getting digested so they're more available when the trees and plants come looking for a meal. Earthworm even regenerates herself, growing new sections when bits have been lopped off by a careless shovel. Regeneration is earthworm's life purpose and daily work. What's your daily work? Earthworm reminds you that life is simpler when you connect your daily doings with your greater purpose. Absolutely beautiful message there. Okay, now I want to pull from the healing waters. So what else do my soul tribe and I need to focus on with the healing journey right now, Spirit? Thank you, Spirit. So we're going to start with the wellspring. What are you thirsty for? Body care. Take a breath. Like I said, we already did have self-care come out in this reading, so it's coming out more. It feels like it's really important right now to make sure you're getting all the self-care that you need. Okay, the wellspring is on pages 150 and 151. Those numbers could be relevant for you. What are you thirsty for? Body care? Take a breath. We don't only need water to thrive, we need it to survive. The wellspring card often appears when things are unbalanced or when we've been pushing ourselves beyond our limits in ways that are simply unsustainable. Just like the seasons around us, we too are cyclical, and thus we must pay attention to where we're expecting ourselves to be in full bloom all year round. While we can rely on our reserves for a limited amount of time, if we allow ourselves to become depleted over a long period, to run on empty, it'll likely take longer to recover than it ever did before. We must embrace our humanity and take care of the body by slowing down, quenching our thirst, and finding ways to recover and deeply rest. The wellspring card is an invitation to look at where you've been going into overdrive, to reflect on the areas where you've been pushing yourself beyond your physical limits, to consider whether you've been forcing yourself to run on your reserves. It delivers a message to reassess the speed and force you're using, to bring more harmony and balance back into your life and to trust your inner seasons, to look after yourself and appreciate your precious body. Soul inquiry, where are you pushing yourself beyond your limits? How are you being called to care more for your body? What are you really, truly thirsty for? Okay, I need to grab another drink of water before I continue. This is turning into quite the long reading. Okay, next is the wishing well. Unexpected gifts, kindness, karmic jewels. Okay, the wishing well is on pages 152 and 153. Those numbers could be relevant for you. It's said that in ancient times, women would sing and whisper into wells, believing that the water would carry their messages from one corner of the world to another. This may sound like something from a children's fable, but in fact, several scientific researchers have theorized that water can be imbued with energy from our thoughts, emotions, and intentions. Wishing wells are found all over the world, and they mirror to us the great reverence held by our ancestors for Earth's fresh waters. Greek mythology says that the tradition of wishing wells began through the practice of throwing coins into a sacred well of the warrior, Amphiaraus, who was a renowned oracle. The wishing well is a wonderful card that carries with it great blessings, gifts, and fulfilled wishes. When it appears in a spread, it's a sign that things are happening and that the realization of your dreams is likely to occur. Of course, any creation requires embodiment and action. So it's not a sign to stop moving toward your dreams in practical ways. Rather, it offers deep encouragement to keep going and to trust that all the groundwork you've already put in place is working. It can also be a sign that helpful people are coming into your life to support you in creating your heart's deepest desires. Healing Waters affirmation: I receive all of the gifts that life has to offer me with an open heart and an open mind. I'm surrounded by kind, helpful people. Things are working out for me. I'm living my heart's deepest, most daring prayer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, the final message, I'm going to pull angel numbers that are relevant to us right now. So Spirit, what angel numbers are relevant to my soul tribe and I at this time? What angel numbers? Okay, thank you, Spirit. So we got 22, harmony that came out. So perhaps you're focused on harmony right now. You could feel and see a lot of harmony coming into your life right now. Oh my goodness, we got 420. I love it. 420 came out, relax. I absolutely love that. You may be 420 friendly like I am. Okay, and I did get a new and now I'm feeling guided to pull this deck out. So Spirit, what is the final message for my soul tribe and I at this time? Final message for today, Spirit. The moon. Cancer, Pisces energy. Okay, here we go. The moon is on pages 58 and 59, so those numbers could be relevant for you. Okay, the moon sure looks mellow tonight, and with its reassuring visage, this card reminds us to trust our intuition. If something seems off, there's probably good reason for it. It also offers the reminder to mind our dreams for what our subconscious already knows too well. Let your senses take center stage. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to leave this reading here. I thank you for watching, and I really hope you have a great day.